Coronation Street boss reveals details of Christmas episodes, including 3 characters' dramatic returns and tragedy. It's the most dramatic time of the year in Soapland, and it seems to be no different for the residents of Coronation Street this year. As 2023 draws to a close, there is a mixture of tragedy and joy laced throughout the festival specials. And the cast is going through some changes, as the iconic Peter Barlow makes his poignant and eventful departure, while a familiar face is treading the cobbles. The soap's producer, Ian MacLeod, has been teasing the festive, or, in some cases, the not-so-festive episodes, revealing a big mix of characters and themes. First addressing the setup in the Winter Brown household, Ian confirmed the heavy weight of Paul's fate hanging over proceedings. Their home is a busy place this Christmas, he told metro.co.uk. The challenge with a story like the one we're doing with Paul is there's this inevitable medical progression, and we're taking great care to show that in as much detail as we can. We're always very keen to keep that family busy, so that the medical story is always going on. But, like we all have to do when we're ill, they contend with catastrophes that are nothing to do with the illness at all, and this Christmas, the catastrophe arises from Bernie and her historical involvement with Shelley's slightly dubious online scamming. It puts her in a massive amount of legal hot water, to the extent that there's every likelihood that she's not going to be present for what will be Paul's last Christmas, and that the family might not get to be together for one last festive moment. Also, there's a really fascinating exploration of their history. That family was scattered before the winds for a lot of the twins' childhood. It wasn't an easy time, they didn't have much money, there was Paul's historically abusive stepfather. There's a lot of really poignant stuff as well, so what we've tried to do is make it bittersweet but as realistic as far as we could. A fitting, funny but poignant last Christmas, with that fantastic family at the center of it all. And a familiar face will be added to the mix, with Joseph's gran, Linda, played by Jacqueline Leonard, returning, and immediately throwing money around for her grandson's education, which rubs Gemma up the wrong way. Ian added, "It doesn't feel right that Linda is wading in with her checkbook and saving the day. But on the other side of it, they have to prioritize what's right for Joseph, who is having a hard time and could do with the support." It's a lot of fun in places, but we were trying to tell a very realistic story about family dynamic. Speaking of comebacks, there are a couple of other returns, most notably Lucy Fallon's reappearance as Bethany Platt after 5 years away. She will be thrust right back into the life of Daniel Osborne, at a time when Daisy and Ryan's affair has left a trail of pandemonium. Bethany's back and we're all fantastically excited. She's incredibly well liked around the building, the viewers love her, Ian enthused. She's a slightly different proposition now from when we last saw her. There's been a number of years that have elapsed, she's grown up quite a lot, she's had the beginnings of a successful journalism career in London, and she turns back up and is instantly a foe
Xin chào
for
các bạn đã quay
Daisy.
trở lại UK Soát Spoiler. Vừa rồi các bạn đã theo dõi một sản phẩm của chúng tôi, UK Soát Spoiler, một kênh tin tức chuyên cung cấp cho các bạn những thông tin mới nhất về những bộ phim xà phòng của Vương quốc Anh.